Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, the provincial government of Albay, through its Provincial Tourism, Culture and Arts Office, commemorates National Heritage Month to celebrate and safeguard the province's rich cultural heritage and vibrant traditions. PTCAO states that May is a special month for honoring one's roots, preserving identity and transmitting heritage to future generations. Further, emphasizing its dedication to cultural preservation, the PTCAO is actively working on the Moyon Heritage Nomination dossier, with writers already engaged to finalize the necessary documentation. It is worth noting that Moyon volcano, recognized as a significant cultural landscape closely linked to the spirituality of the Albayanos, has been nominated for the UNESCO World Heritage List. Additionally, as part of the month-long festivities, the province will hold a grand Santa Cruzan on May 30, with the announcement of the Reynes happening at a later date. In other story, St. Stephen the Protomartyr parish in Ligao City will hold its first ever Marian procession, featuring more than 20 Marian images from the provinces of Camarines Sur, Sorsogon, and Albay. According to parish priest Father Paulo Barandon, the event is organized by the parish altares and the Sacred Statue Owners Association as part of the parish's dedication to spiritual development and cultural preservation. Before the procession, the parish is hosting the second Marian exhibit, which started on May 21 and will run until May 30, 2025. This exhibit includes elaborately decorated altars and holy statues, providing guests with tranquil setting for introspection and prayer. With its beautifully decorated altars and renowned sacred statues, this sacred exhibition will offer a serene environment for prayer, contemplation, and appreciation of regional artistry influenced by Marian devotion. Additionally, in recognition of the Ligao community's steadfast faith and devotion to Mary, the parish invites community members to visit the exhibit or participate in the procession. In the national scene, various agencies in northern Mindanao hailed the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology Modernization Act as a milestone for disaster science. The act aims to upgrade equipment, enhance monitoring, and improve PHIVOLC's capacity to predict and respond to eruptions, earthquakes, and tsunamis. Members of the Regional Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council stressed that the Act's benefits for interagency collaboration and science-based disaster resilience approaches. This collaboration highlights the Act's provisions to boost PHIVOLC's ability to monitor and warn the public about seismic and volcanic events. Goals include upgrading resources and standards, enhancing research, expanding monitoring stations, strengthening data centers, and fostering national-level collaboration. In other story, the Department of Agriculture and the Department of Tourism are collaborating to promote food and farm tourism, aiming to revitalize rural economies, support local farmers, and attract travelers. This effort aligns with President Marcos Jr.'s agenda to boost countryside jobs and promote inclusive economic growth. Department of Agriculture Secretary Francisco T. Laurel Jr. noted that funding is available for various initiatives, including organic farming, livestock and aquaculture production, and projects like farm-to-market roads, cold storage, and greenhouses. Department of Trade Secretary Cristina Frasco identified 4 pillars for collaboration: gastronomy, tourism, farm tourism development, infrastructure and connectivity, and enhancing local supply chains. A technical working group is forming a detailed roadmap within 6 months. The plan will focus on pilot areas such as Bohol, Iloilo, and Benguet, provinces known for their culinary traditions, agricultural heritage, and ecotourism. It will also include the strategies for market access, transportation, and supporting infrastructure. In other news, the Commission on Elections will ask Malacanang to maintain their 2,000 pesos honoraria for teachers as election officers during the barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections on December 1. Teachers must report by 4 a.m. in December to assist senior citizens and persons with disabilities for early voting. Garcia noted that the 2,000 pesos honoraria has been disbursed at a 98.4% rate as of Thursday. Presidential Communications Under Secretary Claire Castro said President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has ordered an additional 1,000 pesos in election honoraria for teachers and poll workers from the 2025 midterm elections, along with a 2,000 pesos increase in election allowance mandated by the President. And in the news outside the country, Kiev was attacked by more than a dozen Russian drones, according to authorities who warned of an impending missile threat. Ukraine's Air Force reported that Russia launched 14 ballistic missiles and 250 attack drones overnight, noting that it intercepted 6 missiles and 245 drones. The head of Kiev's military administration stated that more than a dozen enemy drones were detected over the capital early Sunday, and debris also fell on the 5-story residential building. These attacks coincide with Russia and Ukraine engaging in what is being described as the largest prisoner exchange since the onset of Moscow's full-scale invasion in February 2022. And finally, in the news outside the country, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency is preparing a proposal to eliminate greenhouse gas limits on coal and natural gas-fired power plants. This proposal will undergo interagency review before being made public. An Environmental Protection Agency spokesperson stated that this move responds to concerns that existing regulations are overly restrictive and could undermine domestic energy reliability and affordability. The draft claims that emissions from fossil fuel plants represent a small and declining share of global greenhouse gases and therefore do not significantly impact public health or climate change. This decision comes amid broader efforts by President Donald Trump and Republican lawmakers to dismantle federal climate initiatives. And that's all for the news at 12, May 26, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our news writer, LJ Lorejo and Erica Dumlao. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. And of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Baby Glenda Ongbungao, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.